Hi, this is Paul from Meter Coffee. Just wanted to do a very quick video on the Paper Mocha new product from Wakako, and I've just got some in stock, and I just wanted to do this quickly so my customers can kind of see what they're getting in regards to this product. It's a different product to the Mini Presso and the Nano Presso. They were kind of worked on pressure through pumping boiling water to get your espresso. This product is a little bit different. It kind of works on vacuum, I suppose, where it kind of it's more of an extraction process, where it kind of pulls the coffee through the hot water, and you get, a kind of a filter coffee, I suppose. But you can actually make different coffee on this. You can kind of make an espresso in this. You can make cold brew in this. So it's got different kind of capabilities, I suppose. But anyway, the box is this. I've got a bit of information on the front here. How much you can fit in there. The thermo mug. You can carry this around, obviously. On the sides is a little bit like this, it's just standard. On the back you've got some information here, the characteristics, the instructions like you do on most of the Wakako products, give you an idea of how to use it there. On the side you've got a little bit more of a technical, how does it work, kind of an idea of what's going on there with the brewing method. And kind of tell you a little bit more, how to use it, I suppose. But yeah, that's the box it comes in. Inside the box, you get in, your kind of cardboard carton, very similar to the one you get with the Nano Presso. Inside that, you get in obviously your manual. This manual is a little bit thicker. I don't know if they've just added some extra languages in there, but yeah, it's good. It's a good manual. It's got diagrams and everything in there, like the Nano Presso manual is quite informative. It's good. Also in that you're getting obviously your warranty card with the QR code to take you directly to Wakako's website to deal with your warranty there. You're getting the sticker. Paper Mocha sticker, if you like that kind of thing, that's in there. You're getting your cloth carry bag like you do with the other products. Obviously this is not the hard case, that's sold separately. I'll be getting some of those in soon also, so keep an eye out for those. But yeah, this is it's kind of standard carry bag. It's okay, like a dust jacket, I suppose. And the actual product itself is this. It's got the Wakako name on the side there. Looks quite nice, quite polished. The ring and the top part, the lid. Let me try and get this off. Just using one hand. Okay, that's your lid. That comes off. Inside, you're getting a scoop. Now, this scoop works very well. The actual product itself takes 16 grams, and that's for a full cup. So it's 2 of these scoops, obviously leveled off scoops of 8 grams each in this, and it actually works very well. I measured them, I weighed them, and they really are accurate. And that gave me the 16 that I needed for my full cup. That's in there. And this thing here is for putting on the side of your coffee chamber, your coffee basket. Once you take this off, that's obviously another filter. Once you take that off and put your coffee in, they advise you not to tamp this, so I wouldn't do that. Just fill it up. It's usually enough if you use the recommended amount. It's usually enough right up to the top anyway. It gives you a really level amount that you need, but you can put this on top of there, and that stops you spilling. your coffee when you're trying to fill that. So it really works well as well. When you take that off, it doesn't spill out the side like you kind of think it's going to do, but it works very well. So once that's in, obviously you put your lid on there, and that's quite tight, it's secure. You fill your unit with boiling water. Now there's these markings here. Now these are obviously for a quarter, for a half, 3/4, and then the other one is a full cup. And you can see the line where it goes down, and you fill the water just below those lines for your required drink. Now, it all works very well, and I tried it out, and there is a couple of things that you need to be aware of when you're using this, where it's slightly different to the Nanopresso and the Mini Presso. One thing that I noticed right away is when you put your boiling water in there and you need to drop this in, you need to be a little bit aware of when you put it in there that don't get splashed with hot water. Just be careful about that, and if you do it properly, there's no problem with that whatsoever. It just works very well. So just be aware of that. That goes in there and it sinks to the bottom through the water. And what Wakako also advise you to do is just to tap it gently when you've done that. And that releases any other bubbles underneath that might impair the actual the process of extraction. Just tap it a few times and just get rid of your bubbles. It's all in the manual, so it explains that anyway. And once you've done that, you put your lid on again, so that's secure, and then you start clockwise moving this, and that starts moving up the chamber through the water, and that's what does your extraction. And when it's all the way to the top, you take this off, and that's your coffee. And this has pulled the coffee basket inside. It's pulled it all the way to the top with the actual chamber. When you take the chamber out, that basket is attached to the bottom, so that's pulled all the way through your coffee, and it's a really clean extraction. It's nice. It does taste actually quite nice. It's a good clean coffee. Now, one thing I noticed about this that I would say to just be careful a little bit of, because this part is coming through hot water inside here. So just when you're using it, just be a little bit careful about touching that. Obviously don't touch that because it's a little bit warm. But you've got enough space on this ring and this cup. You hold on with one hand and you twist this slowly. And that is pretty good and it works very well, but just be aware it is hot water, and just be careful. Like any other product that uses hot water, just be aware of that. But it works very well, and once you get a couple of things in place, the coffee grind is a filter coffee grind, so it's a little bit coarse, like a medium, a medium coffee grind for a filter grind. Works very well with this. If it's moving a little bit slow, then just stop for a second and then continue turning, and it's okay. Usually if it is a little bit tight, then Wakako advise just to grind your coffee a little bit more coarse, and obviously your coffee's too fine. But that's the only things with this, and it's a good product. It works very well. I've only used it twice because I just wanted to check it out to see, see what it's like. And like the Nanopresso and the Mini Presso, there is a little bit of fine tuning once you get it, and you just kind of find what's good for you. Once you get that grind size, if you feel it's just not perfect, then just kind of tweak it slightly until you get what's really going to work well for you. But other than that, it's a pretty good product. I like the coffee from this. And one thing Wakako says, that they made this lid without a hole, like a drinking hole, and they did that because they want this watertight. When you take this part out and then you put your lid on, I would advise that you do that right away. Don't leave the lid off, because obviously your coffee's going to get cold if you do that. The longer you leave it off, the less time it's going to stay hot when you do put the lid on. But they say up about 3 hours, maybe it could be more, 3 hours, 4 hours at the most. They say you can keep your coffee hot, but I would advise you put your lid back on and keep it hot. that way. And this lid is really tight, and you can take the unit and you can turn it upside down and you can do all of this and it doesn't spill. It's really, really good. And so you can put that in your bag and you can carry it around and you're not going to have any problems with spillage. It's a really tight unit. It's nice. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much your paper marker. It's okay. It's a good unit. So if anybody's got any questions, please leave a comment or get in touch with me and I'll be happy to answer any questions about that. So yeah, thank you for watching.